All right. Are there aliens in Canada? Well, Canada's former defense minister, Paul Hellyer, seems to think so. Yeah, I went and I looked it up online, okay? Because I got a suggestion about the Canadian government and aliens. Well, I found something here. It says, Canada's former defense minister claims that aliens are real. Alright? And apparently he was caught on video. Have you guys seen this video of Canada's former defense minister Paul Hellyer chatting freely about how aliens are real in the presence of 6 American congressmen in Washington? As someone who spent all winter stuck, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So basically, here's a breakdown of what Paul Hellyer said. There are at least 4 types of alien species, and they have been visiting Earth for thousands of years. The different species probably have different agendas and should not be considered as one entity. One of the species is called the tall whites. Hellyer claims that 2 of them are working with the United States. There are live ETs on Earth at this present time. A cabal formed by the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderbergs, and the Trilateral Commission, the International Banking Cartel, the Oil Cartel, and select members of the military are planning to create one world government. They are the ones suppressing the information about aliens from the public. La 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 la. And according to this, Paul's ideas might be a little out there, but his resume certainly lends some credence to his assertions. But his mention of the tall whites that specifically piqued my interest. Who are these guys? What are they up to? Anyone who has researched the tall whites will know that former airman Dr. Charles Hall is the go-to expert in the field. Dr. Hall spent 2 years working as a weather observer on a military base in the Nevada desert. That is, of course, where the tall whites live. Charles says they travel through space in egg-shaped pods because that's simply a more efficient way to speed across deep space. Some intrepid believers were able to spot a large egg-like objects on Google Earth in the precise location where Hall said the tall whites lived, which means that these guys totally exist. Yeah, because everything on the internet is true, right? Well, basically, I don't know. Another thing in here says that there's actually a UFO landing pad in St. Paul, Alberta. Okay. I don't know. I don't live in Alberta, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, this actually reminds me of the time that way back in 1995, that's right, 1995, so like 20 years ago, give or take on the day. I think it was in the summer, I know that, so pretty close to around this time. My best friend at the time, okay, his name still is, hopefully. His name is Derek, okay? He was my bestest friend at the time. Possible cousin. We're still not sure about that one. But anyway, Derek and I were at a pool party in the west area, right? Like the west side of the city, way west. Like, anyway, we were at a pool party, and we were there with a group of friends. And when we left, right, I can't remember if the rest of our friends were ahead of us or behind us, but I know Derek and I were walking together, and we looked up in the sky, and we saw this orange glowing light. Okay, that's what it looked like in the sky, just hovering there. And, you know, it was too high up to be a street light. It was too small to be like anything, really, like a star or something. But why would a star be glowing orange, like, and just hovering there? Anyway, we watched it for a couple minutes, and then all of a sudden, it took off, right? So, tip of my finger, okay, this is where it was, right? All of a sudden, it went zoop, zoop, and then whew. And like, it was a lot faster than that. But to this day, okay, we have no idea if it was an alien spacecraft or not. But both of us are still adamant to our story, and we still believe that that's what we saw. Okay? Like, there's something out there. There's something out there, and we saw proof of it. And yeah. So, in that article that I was looking at with the Paul Hellyer guy, there's even more proof right there. Like, anyone who lives in Alberta or near St. Paul, Alberta, go and check it out. See if this UFO landing pad actually exists, and let me know. Okay? Because that would be cool to actually see it, like a picture or video or something of it. I don't know. I'll look it up too. See for myself. See if it actually exists.